Maggie the Irish Gypsy, here with your October 2020 mid-month general readings. We're looking at the last 2 weeks of October. This reading is for the earth sign of Capricorn. Welcome everyone. I hope, as I always do, that you're all safe and well and healthy and, at least semi-sane. And thanks for taking the time to tune in today, for everything that you do in support of this channel. Your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, comments, feedback, all welcome, all appreciated. Thank you. So this reading is for Capricorn for the last half of October 2020. That's Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, if your Venus is in Capricorn, or if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn as well. It's all relevant. But of course, general readings always resonate a little differently for everyone. I mean, how could they not when there's so many of you with your own lives and stories going on? So watch all of your signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you know. It can give you a more cohesive picture of what's going on in your life and perhaps help you navigate through it a little bit better. If the reading does resonate with you, or if any of the readings do, and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, just click on the little arrow, click on the description link below. You'll see some contact details. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you. I can usually respond the same day or the first 24 hours with more information. I do offer a wide variety of different types of readings. And scheduling personal readings is done in as quickly a time frame as I can manage. I do readings full time, it's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent at working with people's schedules to get those readings set up as quickly as possible. So email me if you're interested. I would be happy to work with you. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what the last 2 weeks of October look like for you. I'm using Legacy of the Divine Tarot and the Gilded Tarot Royale. Alright, Capricorn, we begin with the Eight of Swords, feeling a bit trapped. The Magician, he's usually the manifester. Or has the ability to manifest what he wants. We have the Three of Cups. And the Hanging Man. From the bottom of the deck, overall energy for the last half of October is the King of Coins. Same card in the same position as Taurus. Kind of standing firm, standing in your own earth energy. But there's something you feel trapped by, or feel like you can't escape from or remove yourself from. And it looks like you're being the King of Coins. You're putting a good face on it and putting one foot in front of the other and doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing. But there's some sense of feeling like you can't get out of a situation that's making you unhappy or stressed out or anxious. There might be help available from your friends or your community connections here. But ultimately, the Hanging Man at the end of the month kind of represents that you're not making any decisions yet. You're still kind of watching and waiting, watching things play out, waiting, perhaps gaining some different perspective while you're waiting. Maybe more of the truth of the situation will come out as a little bit more time goes on. So let's clarify some of this. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. What energy is the King of Coins? Sorry, the King of Coins, also the King of Pentacles. What energy is the King of Coins carrying with him or her? The Two of Coins. Being busy, juggling a number of different things, or at least two different things. Maybe needing to make a decision as to what thing to keep and what thing to drop. Making a decision, duality, crossroads. About what? Clarify the Two of Coins, please. The Moon. you're not sure what decision to make. You're not sure what to keep and what to drop. You're not sure how to proceed, perhaps. The moon can represent stirrings in your subconscious or fears coming out, or perhaps they might not be unrealistic fears. And the reason is because you can't see clearly. When you look at the actual moon, it sheds light just like the sun does. Well, the moon doesn't shed light of its own, it reflects the sun's light. So it's a thin, watery kind of light, and things look very different. They're not as illumined, the way isn't as clear. Things which you know to be what they are in the light of the sun look different, maybe more scary or twisted in the light of the moon. So it's a lack of clarity, and which kind of produces maybe some deep, visceral sort of stirrings of fear and anxiety. All right, well, let's clarify the Eight of Swords. What are you feeling trapped by, bound by? The implication in the Eight of Swords, because swords is ruled by the element of air, which governs our mind, is that what's keeping you trapped is some kind of mental ideas or thoughts or ideologies. You could free yourself. I'm not saying it wouldn't come at a cost. You could free yourself, but what's keeping you there is whatever tapes or messages which are running in your head. I can't leave because of this. I can't leave this job because I won't get another job. I can't leave a job. At least this is a paycheck. What if I leave and I can't find something that pays as well? I can't leave this marriage because I don't want to be alone, or because I'm financially dependent, or whatever it is. There's always a way to leave, even if it's difficult. But let's clarify the Eight of Swords. What is it you feel trapped by or held to? The Two of Cups. A relationship, soulmate, kindred spirit, best friends, romantic or best friends. Karmically connected relationship. Why would you feel bound by the Two of Cups? What's keeping you feeling trapped? Ten of Cups, happy home, home stability, marriage, children, childbirth, blessings. Capricorn, it feels like you're in a situation that you're unhappy with. That you're not, it feels like you want something other than what you have right now for whatever reasons. It could be, whatever reasons. You're not quite sure how to remove yourself from it, or even perhaps if you should. Because you feel like you can't because of this relationship and this happy home energy. So for those of you for whom this will resonate as a romantic relationship reading, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, this would represent, perhaps being in a situation or a relationship that's really struggling or having problems. You may want to leave or feel like there's something you need to do, but maybe you can't because you have too much invested in the relationship or invested in the home, or perhaps you have children together. For some of you, this might be, maybe you're in a job or career path that you don't like or you hate or that you're tired of, and you want to remove yourself from it, but you don't know what else you would do, and it's what's supporting your, your home, your family life, all of that kind of stuff. Whatever it is, whatever is the thing that you want to make a decision about, it feels like you can't because you feel like this karmic connection in this relationship. And you might feel not just an emotional obligation, but you might feel a moral obligation as well, particularly, if there's children or family involved. It could be maybe you have a choice between two people, but you have an already well-established relationship, and, I can't leave after all these years, or, a situation like that. So there's this not really sure feeling like you can't because it would destroy or break this happy home energy that you have with this person that you feel is you're karmically connected to. Let's move on to the Magician, who is the entrepreneur of the tarot. He's worked hard to get to the position where he now, as a magician, has control over all of the elements: fire, air, water, and earth, and everything that those things symbolize. Somebody who knows how to take a vision, an idea, what he wants, and combine it with his natural skills and talents and the hard work in order to manifest something in reality. The Magician is about success in manifestation that comes from taking your idea, your talents, and the physical hard work to actually make something into reality. The Lovers. So this is kind of similar to Taurus's reading. So we have the Lovers. We have the Lovers and the Two of Cups both. So for many of you, this is likely a relationship-oriented reading, because the Lovers usually represents being at a pretty significant crossroads within a karmic relationship where you have to make a decision that's going to significantly impact that relationship. The decision might be about the relationship itself. Should I stay? Should I leave? A third-party situation? Should I do this or do that? Or it could be needing to make a decision in another area of your life, like work and career, but that will have an impact on your primary relationship as well. So, this is about being at a crossroads and needing to make a decision, about this relationship or about something that's going to affect this relationship. What is going on within this? Clarify. Might be a third-party situation. Seven of Swords, a card of strategy, concealment, deception sometimes. What's the Seven of Swords about? Let's just play this out a bit longer, shall we? The Three of Swords, heartache, heartbreak, deep disappointment. This could be a variety of different things. It might be a third-party situation for some of you. This is going to be a third-party situation for some of you. You're not talking about it. You're trying to keep it under wraps. You're trying to figure out which way to go, who to choose. There's heartache there. You know it's going to have a significant impact on everyone involved and a pretty negative impact on at least whatever this happy home soulmate energy is. You kind of feel bound and obligated to that, and you should. If it's not you, it's the other person feeling that way about you. But for more of you, this is your energy. But you're kind of keeping that under wraps. And it might not be a third-party situation. It might be just one relationship, which to me feels like a long-term relationship or marriage. And, do I stay or do I leave? But I feel so connected to this person, but, there's all this stuff. It might be that, there's been issues, maybe some infidelity. And for some of you, it might be needing to make a decision in another area of your life, maybe about job, work, or career, but it would cause discord or disappointment. Maybe it wouldn't be financially wise for your home and family. A few different stories going on here. What is it that you're actually wanting here, Capricorn? Did I say Virgo earlier? I hope not. This is for Capricorn. The Fool. What's behind that? Nine of Pentacles. Just throwing everything up in the air and going off on your own and not having to rely on anybody else or be accountable to anybody else or be responsible for anybody else. Just, I mean, we've all been there, right? Feeling kind of like everything's gotten so heavy and I need to do this thing and I need to do the other thing and then I need to make a choice between things and I just really want to go off on my own and not have to worry about the things, right? I can totally understand that. Just curious to see what was desire there. All right, let's clarify the Three of Cups and then we'll kind of recap really quick. This Three of Cups is a card of positive community connections, best friends, kindred spirits, going out and having a good time as much as is safe to do in your area, and just kind of forgetting things for a while. But it can also represent that a source of positive help or support or advice during this time could be your good friends. I mean, like your really best friends, kindred spirit. It could also represent that there might be resources in your community that might be helpful, like, you know, couples counseling or some, you know, something of what, or even if it's, you know, work or career related, that could be helpful to you as well. Because I feel like the Three of Cups is in a helpful position. Some of you just need to take like a break from time to time and just, you know, I don't know, open a bottle of wine or something with a friend or two. Clarify the Three of Cups. The Hierophant, convention, tradition, the establishment. It could be a therapist, a counselor, a pastor, a preacher. As a source of support, guidance, therapy even. Why? Whoa, two cards. The Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So there's help available to you in the form of really good friends or mentors, advisors, even a therapist or a counselor to help you get through this and bring this heavy load, this cycle to an end, which looks like it's just been heavy and really overwhelming. What's behind that? And bring you hope with the Star card. All right, last card, the Hanging Man. Clarify the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man looks like what you end October with, Capricorn. Not taking any specific action or decisions. I mean, you can go to therapy or hang out with your friends, talk to somebody, get some different perspectives. Because the Hanging Man hangs upside down in what it's not the most comfortable position, but he gets to see things from a different angle, so he gets different perspectives. He's not taking action because things are still playing out and he's gaining new insight, maybe finding out more stuff as time goes on. Because he's not rushing in and taking action, even if you might want to. The Knight of Swords, information, news, communication. King of Pentacles. Again, we have the King of Coins and the King of Pentacles, same person. I think you're trying to do the right thing, the steady thing, the responsible thing. Whatever that turns out to be, I think the manner in which you're trying to do it is the traditional earth sign, you know, let's think things through, let's not rush in and make hasty decisions. Maybe I don't know everything yet, maybe things still need to play out a bit. I want to give up, I want to run away, I want to just throw everything out the window and just hop on a plane, hop in my car and take off. We've all been there. But you're trying to do things in, you know, not in that way. The Four of Cups, an offer being made and somebody being disinterested. An offer of renewal, reconciliation, or even just open conversation. Queen of Pentacles. You know, so we have the King of Coins and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it's the same thing. King of Coins, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles here. So it's an established couple. Wow, you have two King of Earth and one Queen of Earth. So this is a long-term relationship or a well-established relationship or marriage. There's been some kind of, there has been or there might be some kind of heartache or heartbreak. I mean, it's going to vary because this is a general reading. There's a lot of you watching. But there's some offer. I mean, look, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and in between them is the Four of Cups. So, hi. boo. So there's an offer being made. This man already has 3 goblets, so he's not in a hurry to take the one that's being offered to him. Looking at it maybe, but not really taking action, which fits with the Hanging Man, because this is also clarifying the Hanging Man. It looks like somebody is trying to maybe sit down and have a discussion, maybe making an offer, whether it's renewal, reconciliation, or just trying to kind of sort things out and figure things out. But it feels like the other person, Capricorn, is just not into it, at least not right now. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to talk right now. I don't feel like I don't want to look at this right now. I just want to wait and see how things play out a little bit longer. I mean, that's kind of the energy that it feels like. My hair is crazy today. All right, enough of that. I mean, we're at 20 minutes already. So, yeah. Need to make a decision. Feel like you're at a crossroads. Not really sure what the right thing to do is. You feel kind of bound, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, or all of the above, financially even, to somebody that you feel you have a karmic connection and a well-established home or family life, whatever that means to you. But a choice needs to be made that may cause heartache and heartbreak, or a really deep disappointment if it's, finances. Love and relationship, it might be infidelity, choosing in between 2 people, or just choosing whether a relationship should continue or not, because you just feel like it's just so heavy right now. It looks like around you there is support, or the potential for support from friends, good close friends, family, or resources in your community that would be positive as well, that can help you get through this and get through to the end of it. And it feels like you end the month, Capricorn, just kind of watching things play out. Looks like there's an offer of, information, communication, an offer of some kind from the person that is your person. It could be the other way around as well. But don't know. Not feeling it right now. Doesn't mean no, but it doesn't mean yes. Which, if this is a long established thing, yeah, you need to kind of take stock of what you have invested in it. Are you willing to give that up, or, etc., etc. Guidance, advice for Capricorn. Now I almost just said Taurus, because this is kind of similar to Taurus's. That's what happens sometimes when you do the same element readings together. It produces a nice continued energetic flow, but sometimes you get the names mixed up. This is for Capricorn. The Hermit. The Hermit's energy is very much, very similar to the Hanging Man. Only here you're obviously kind of on your own, or at least not going out and socializing too much, although you don't want to isolate because there are people there for you. But what do hermits do? Hermits, monks, monastic. They sort of take a break from the day-to-day, the normal noise and minutia of the day-to-day life, in order to seek out clarity, wisdom, insight, guidance. This can also be, just like the Hierophant, a specific person, maybe an older person whose opinion you respect, whose experience you respect, who can give you some insight, guidance. A therapist, a priest, a pastor, just another individual. Oh, the Hanging Man, a different Hanging Man, was right behind him too. So not taking specific action yet. I mean, other than like perhaps seeking out insight, guidance, relying on your friends, but not like making that life-altering decision just yet. Any more advice or guidance? Just jumped right out. Temperance. Not allowing your emotions to get the better of you. Temperance is about being in the middle of opposite extremes. In the culinary world, to temper something means to take something of opposite temperatures, hot and cold, and blend them together in a way that doesn't cause whatever you're blending together to break or curdle. Causing chaos and meaning you have to start over again. And you have to do that slowly. This is about maintaining, here it's about maintaining your emotional balance and not getting drawn out into, arguments, petty conflicts, your own emotions kind of yanking you off your center. So keeping things in balance. it's more of a contemplative, reflective time, seeking some outside help and support in the form of friends, mentors, someone you trust, or even resources, community resources, maybe therapy or counseling of some kind. It doesn't feel like yes, it doesn't feel like no in terms of whatever is being offered by the other person to you or you to the other person, which looks very much like an established relationship connection. But it looks like the two of you are going through or have been going through some tough times lately. But it doesn't look like that, okay, we're going to do this or I'm going to do this is occurring during this time period, the last half of October, nor should it. I mean, free will, you can go out and do whatever you want. But this is what Spirit is advising in terms of guidance. So Capricorn, that is your reading. It was kind of a humdinger of a reading. I hope that it's been at least not too confusing. I've got like 60 cards out here. I hope that it's been useful. Again, if this reading resonated with you, you'd be interested in reaching out for a personal reading, email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you and to set something up for you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the November general readings. Until then, stay safe and well. I wish you many blessings, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.